The day is finally here. And it's here 2 days early. We are talking about the 200 subscriber builds that I promised you guys. The time to review these sets and then build and review these sets is here. Welcome to Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon, and way too late is this video. A month ago, almost, from the time that this video is released on the 18th, you guys did something magnificent for the channel. You guys supported me to the 200 marker, and when we were on our way, I told you guys that I would go out and buy the brick bank. Now, if you guys don't already know, the brick bank is worth a lot of dough. Yes, I rhymed that on purpose. So, that's how much it meant to me to have y'all's support, that I would spend that amount of money for you all. But the person that financially backs this channel, she was like, wow, that sounds awesome. I will double the bet and we will do a Fire Brigade if you go over 200. Well, guys, not only did we hit it, go over it, but we really aced it. You guys did about 220 before the month of June. So because of that, we also did the Palace Cinema. So today's video is all about these three sets behind me: Brick Bank, the Fire Brigade, the Cinema, and we're not building them today. We are reviewing these sets in their current state. Now, I've already gone through, before I took my cruise, and went through these sets, and when I went through these sets, that's when I knew I had to make this video, because each one of these sets has a different problem, and some are worse than others, and the whole point of this video was just to do the cheapest. There's a car YouTuber that I like to watch. His name is Hoovy's Garage, and his whole thing is about getting the best car for the least amount of money. But it always turns out to be the best, worst car for the least amount of money. Well, you know what, guys? That is what these sets are. These sets behind me are the cheapest that we could find on eBay because they have an issue. And I want to talk about these issues with you guys. So, let's start off with the Brick Bank. Now, this is the set from 2016, and for some reason, it has a huge following behind it. I don't know why, but this set is expensive. Now, I do have my notebook here today to talk about these sets. The average value of a Brick Bank, new in box, without any issues, kind of like how you see in front of you, don't be fooled, is $600. Now, we spent just a little over $400 for this set. And you behind the camera is thinking, wow, $200 off. Wow, you did a good job. But did we? Let's talk about it. In this bag is all of the missing parts, because the story of this one goes, I started to build it and it was missing parts, so I'm selling it on eBay. The way that we read it was it's missing parts because they were already built, but that's not the case. The parts missing wasn't already on the base plate being built up. The missing parts just weren't there. And when I started going through the booklet of this, I started finding pin notes of everything missing. And the unique thing about this build, the person that sold it to us thought they would be clever in how they worded that sentence to make it sound like there was missing parts on the plate, not within the set. And then they threw in a giant ass bag of miscellaneous Lego parts that looked kind of like they could go to this set. So in this set, I believe it's about 3 to 5 bags. I didn't write it down. And when I dumped the whole box out, all of the bags were there. They were all sealed, but one number. And that was the bags of 1. The bags of 1 were already dumped out, and they attempted to build it on its base plate. And a lot of the bricks on the base plate looked like a dog chewed them. I don't know why. So then I immediately opened the book, started going through the book, and then that's when I started finding the notes. So I started counting the pieces, 1 by 1. And here's what I found. 1 whole page, 2 whole page, and a half. 2.5 pages of individual part numbers missing from bag 1. Remember how I said how they had it in a bag to inflate the bag 1 count to make it look like it was all there, but it really wasn't? Yeah, that bag was massive of parts. I believe it's still in this box. I will show that when I actually do the build video on this and kind of retouch on this again. But for instance, a dark gray 1x2 was missing 10 of those pieces. Dark gray 1x6s missing 7. Going on down, sand blue 1x4s missing over 10. And this was the case all throughout. Dark gray 1x1 brick missing 6. Sand blue tiles missing 4. It just goes through. So how much did it cost to get this set ready to be built, to make the video? Well, it costed us $120 in pieces. That is this bag right here. This is $120 in a bag. Now, if I did everything correct, when we make the build video on this in 2 days, which is Tuesday the 20th, when we make the build video on this, it should be ready to go. If not, well, I messed up. But the good part about this is all of the special pieces. I've seen YouTube videos about cloning this set, and people clone them, but they just don't look right because there's so many special pieces. And the good thing about all of this is the special pieces for this set are mostly in bags 2, 3, and 4. And those bags were all there, and they're all sealed. So all the gold coins and things of that nature, we still have it, everybody. So that's good. So you may be wondering, $120 in missing parts, you spend about $420 for the set, where does that leave you? If the set's worth about $600 and it was $420, the parts are about $120, that makes us ahead by at least $60. So but I'm not worried about it, how much that puts us ahead, because no matter what, built or not, this set's going to increase in value well beyond the $600 mark. So I'm okay with this, and I hope the build comes out great. Like I said, tune in on the 20th to see the build on the brick bank. That is the first build. So the next build is going to be on the 24th, and it's not so bad. It's going to be the Fire Brigade. That's what's in this box, everybody. Now, the Fire Brigade was a used set. We did spend about $400 on this used set. It was only advertised to be missing a torso element. Everything else is included. Well, I went through the nightmare fuel of a book like I did on the brick bank, and I found $80 in missing parts. Now, it's only 1 page of missing parts, so not too bad. The value of this set is between $480 and $500. So we didn't do too bad. We kind of broke even, but at the end of the day, this is another one that will just keep going up and up and up. So I'm glad that we were able to get this and save money at the same time. And we also saved a set. So with this, it was just missing a bunch of generic, tiles, black pieces, things like that. And honestly, everything fits in a bag of this size. And I just noticed they put in a little bit of candy for the order. So you get a nice high chew to stress chew on while you finish building your Fire Brigade. But everything else is here. Everything seems great. I was able to go through and make sure everything's numbered. This is the way that they used to do it back in the day. Bag 2 is literally all of this. One weird little thing I did want to mention with this set, it had really weird parts missing. Like the dog was missing, the torso of the minifig was missing, and then the utility tools in the set was missing. So I had to go through and track down all of those. So that's going to be the next build. So we saved good money on the brick bank. We kind of broke even on the Fire Brigade. So how did we do at the cinema? Well, I'm not even going to hype you guys up because we went even Stevens on the cinema. We did get a little bit, of a lower price with the cinema. Saved about $20 buying an open box with, one open bag. And what they did is when the bag broke open, they just taped it up with a bunch of tape. Still, it's like the brick bank to where the bags are, like 3 series of bags with multiple bags in the series. And I had to dump all of them out for bag 3 and count all the pieces. Well, the good thing is this set's not missing any pieces. So that is the least eventful of the sets. And I'm looking at my phone. This build will be on the 27th of June. So you can catch up with this one on the 20th in just 2 days. Then we got the 24th, and then we got the 27th. So obviously, guys, I have a lot of building ahead of me to do. I'm super excited to get into these builds. And this is all because you guys watch these videos. We're not a paid channel yet, but we have a head on us that we don't discredit anything at all. We're super grateful for all of you guys subscribing and watching these videos, and that's why we went ahead, we broke the bank, literally, and made this happen. This is our way of saying we will do anything to... This is our way of saying that we will make promises no matter how big or small, and meet those promises if you guys support us. If you guys are here, we care. And that's how this all happened behind me. So, with that, guys, that wraps it up for this video. This is just a welcoming video for these 3 sets to get you guys ready and excited, because I know I'm excited to get into these builds. I've been on vacation, and for that whole week of being on the cruise ship, I just kept thinking, how cool would it be to build the Fire Brigade, the Brick Bank, or the Palace Cinema? But I'm on a ship, and I'm not building anything but the ATST Raider. I just could not quit thinking about these sets, and I really hope you guys are excited to see me make these sets work and build these sets for you guys. So with that one, everybody, if you like videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Tomorrow's just going to be a vlog video, but then after tomorrow, you can watch my full video on the Lego Brick Bank. We're going to unbox it. We're going to go over the details a little bit less than what we did in this video, and then we're going to build it on a time lapse, and then we're going to review it like we normally do, and we're going to see if it's worth all the money and the hype that it's worth as a retired set. So thank you for watching, and you all have an excellent day.